Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Courtney Joe. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and I'm not gonna babble on any longer. We're just gonna get right into today's video. So if you couldn't guess by the title, today's video is going to be a what's on my iPhone, and I have a white iPhone 11. I got it over a month ago now, and on it is just a pink case. I don't really know how to describe the texture. It's like kind of grippy, and it's pretty solid. I got it from Target. I think it's called Hey Case or Heyday or something like that. It was $10. I got it on sale, which is kind of the only reason that I bought it. Pink isn't my favorite color, but I do love it on this phone. And then on the black screen, I just like the pink details on the outside. I do have another case. Let me go find it. Okay, I guess we're gonna start with cases here now that I'm making this a trend. I got this clear case. It's like bendy. I got it from Walmart, and then I got the pop socket. I think I got it from Walmart as well, but I'm pretty sure they sell them at Target too. Pretty easy to find a pop socket. It is just like marble print, and I do like having this case because the phone is pretty large and I have tiny hands, so just to hold it in the one hand is challenging. So the pop socket definitely makes it a lot easier to hold the phone and not worry about dropping it. I also have a protective glass case on it. I got the case, or the glass screen protector I should say. I think it was from Walmart as well, and it was like $9.99. It wasn't the high-tech brand one that you would know, but it's worked for me so far, and it was really simple to actually put on by myself. They give you all the tools and a little case to lay your phone in. But let's not waste any more time and get to what everyone is actually here for, and that is to see what I keep on my iPhone. Also, just heads up, I apologize if I touch my hair excessively. I just got it cut yesterday, and I got like kind of bangs, and so they always fall out, so I'm just pre-apologizing for the amount of times I possibly touch my hair. Okay, so I'm just going to insert a screenshot of what my home screensaver looks like. This is a picture of my boyfriend and I, and he thought it would be really funny to make it look like the rainbow is coming out of my butt, and it is pretty funny. That's why I keep it as my screensaver. It makes me laugh every time I go to open my phone. Okay, so obviously this is my home screen. It is pretty simple. I don't like to be overwhelmed with apps. I actually don't have that many apps, so hopefully you guys aren't disappointed by this video. But this is my home screen, my home page photo, whatever you call that. I just designed, I'm pretty sure I did this actually on Instagram stories, and just saved it as an image, and then obviously made it my background. I love the color blue, and then I just wanted something simple, and then I like the little smile because, you know, sometimes when you open your phone you just need a little reminder to smile every once in a while. Okay, so obviously I have a calendar. I feel like I don't need to get into that. Photos, same thing. I have a lot of photos on there. Camera and the weather app I actually go into all the time. I probably shouldn't show everyone where I live. Clock, I have an absurd amount of alarms, and I wonder why I have an alarm from 2:45. I feel bad for that version of Courtney that had to wake up early. And then I have phone, obviously, settings, and then on my front page I keep what I call the socials, and this just has basically all the frequent apps that I go into. A lot of them I should delete because I waste a lot of my time on there, but honestly you guys probably all can attest to that as well. So Snapchat GroupMe I used really for when I was in college. That's how our team communicated, and then some like group projects that I did was on GroupMe, so I honestly could probably delete that. And then I have Instagram. Twitter, I feel like I need to delete Twitter. Let me know down below if you guys are still on Twitter. I feel like it is just a really toxic environment right now with everything going on, so I've been thinking about deleting it, and I'm not like an avid tweeter or anything. I just like to scroll, and I think Twitter world is funny, but there's also a dark side to Twitter, so let me know if you guys still have Twitter or not, or if you think I should delete it. Okay, I didn't mean to go into there. Then I have Facebook, Visco or VSCO, I don't know what you guys refer to it as. I follow a lot of my friends on this, and I like just scrolling. I used to edit my photos on there, but I don't really anymore, and I do just post fun pictures that I like. TikTok, which is another app I should delete because I waste so much time on there. I don't actually make TikToks, which I think could be really fun. I love people do like a minute daily vlogs. Maybe I'll start doing that. And then YouTube, Pinterest, obviously, and on the back page I have Facebook Messenger, which I don't really use I feel like I just keep because my mom will send me stuff sometimes. And then LinkedIn, which is, I've really been trying to build my profile. I haven't been on here in a couple days, so I should probably get on there and like update everything. Especially with now that I am hunting for new jobs, I should probably be a little more active on LinkedIn. And then on the bottom section, I keep the things I use the most. So Messenger, Safari, oh my gosh, what does WFH mean? I saw someone post it on their story and I seriously was trying to figure out. I was like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday? No, Wednesday, Friday. And I was like, I'm just gonna Google it. So outing myself right there. And then Gmail, I don't need to get into that. And then I am an Apple Music user. You can see what I recently listened to: Taylor Swift, Bad Mother Trucker by Eric Church, and then Looking Back by Rascal Flatts, which both came out today and they are great. You guys should check them out if you like country music. I have been wanting to switch to Spotify though, but I still get the student discount on Apple Music. Don't tell Apple. So that's why I stay with them. Okay, and then moving on to my next page, this is where things kind of get a little more so this folder has like all the Apple things that I personally just don't really use. I do use podcasts, but I just scroll down, like, you know, when you pull down, and it's usually the first thing on there because I listen to podcasts very frequently. Let me know if you guys have really good podcast recommendations. I have been listening to, I always listen to My Favorite Murder. That's like my favorite ever. I listen to some Bachelor ones when The Bachelor's on. I've tried to get into Call Her Daddy, but I just don't know if I really resonate with that type of humor, so I don't listen to it that much. What else do I listen to? I guess I could just pull it up and show you guys. Oh my gosh, I follow Kylie Ross on YouTube. Let me know if you guys follow Kylie. She's so funny. And I don't really follow Victoria Garrick. I've seen her on TikTok quite a bit. But I saw that Kylie Ross was on her podcast, so I just listened to that episode this morning. It was really good. Oh, I listened to How I Built This. My dad recommended this to me because I would love to be an entrepreneur one day. So it's really cool to see how people get started being entrepreneurs and whatnot. If you want my recommendations, I will pop them on the screen here for the best episodes that I've listened to. I've been listening to Gals on the Go for what feels like a year now, and I don't know, I just haven't really been enjoying the content lately, so I haven't listened to those. Bachelor Happy Hour, I listen to occasionally. My Favorite Murder, constantly. Off the Vine, depending on who's on there. And then these are some other ones I just subscribe to but don't really listen frequently. Okay, now that we're off my podcast rant, I don't know why I went on that. The other app on here I use quite a bit is Reminders. I have a reminders list. Hayden's Christmas list I can delete, but we put like all of our shopping lists on here because he has an iPhone as well, so we can share it and then just check it off as we need it. And then wish list, anything I think of that I want, I usually write it down on there, like running shoes, things like that. And then if it was ever to be my birthday or Christmas, I have ideas that I remember. Oh look, I obviously haven't updated this in a while. I got runners. I wanted good new snow boots, but I made it through winter with my other ones, so I probably don't need those. I also got, wow, I clearly haven't updated this in a long time. Blue light glasses and an Apple Watch. Wow, okay, so there's literally nothing on my wish list. Well, I guess I need to update that a little more. And then some things to read, and pretty self-explanatory there. And then other than that, obviously I use FaceTime, but same thing. I'll just search FaceTime when I need it. And then contacts, notes. I'm a big note gal. I have a lot of folders for things I don't really want you guys to see, but yeah, I put a lot of I have a whole list of video ideas and I just check them off as I do them. Yeah, I use folders or notes constantly. And then I have maps. I'm a maps gal, not big on Google Maps. Don't know about you guys. And then to the game section, which I feel like my phone's gonna be really disappointing for games. If you're on here for games, you probably did not get what you were searching for because I don't really play games on my phone, but I do keep 4 that I honestly barely use. Crib, I usually play just regular cribbage. We have a board, but that is pretty fun to play if you're like on a road trip or something. Sudoku puzzles, I do actually pretty frequently. I like to try and keep my brain a little sharp, so I will do Sudokus here and there. I normally do like beginner, let's see. Yeah, I do a lot of easy and medium puzzles because, I don't know, I just kind of like to do it and actually be good at it. Phase 10, oh my god, is so fun. Again, I love playing the actual card game. The not great thing about these little bang things is they get in my mouth, but they're pretty cute. Anyways, phase 10 is super fun. I love playing the actual card game, which we have at home, but I don't have that, so I'll play it on my phone. Entertains. And then my dad showed me this GeoGuessr one, and it like drops you in a place in the world. Let me just start a game here. And not to brag, but I guessed where it was, like 79 miles on the first one, and I was like, okay, I don't like this game anymore because I'm too good at it, but it's actually really hard. But that's a really fun one to play with people. My boyfriend and I will play it and just be totally wrong. We think we're in like Russia and then we end up being in like South Africa or something. It's really funny. Okay, and then my music tab, let's see, Shazam. I always Shazam things because I love having songs. Let's see how many Shazams I've done. 476. That's pretty frequent. And then Boom, I have a UE Boom 2 speaker, so you can control it from your phone. And then Sonos, we have like Sonos stereo sound system at my parents' house, so where I kind of used to live and am going to be living. So you can control the volume of the TV or something. I don't even remember. I honestly haven't used it in so long because I haven't really been home, but I'm sure I will be getting use out of the app when I get there. Next thing, finances. We don't really need to get into that. It's just my bank accounts, App Store, YouTube. I just have YouTube Tracker and YouTube Studio. This is for my Apple Watch. Pillow, I haven't used really ever because I realized I do not like sleeping with my Apple Watch on. I used to sleep with my Fitbit on every single night, and I would be obsessed with like seeing how much sleep I got, which is so silly because how accurate is it actually? But that's literally what the Pillow app does. If you do like to sleep with your Apple Watch on, I would suggest getting this because it is pretty interesting. It'll break down. I literally haven't slept with it on in so long. I don't even know if I can show you an example. Don't want to pay for it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I just need to delete that. I'm gonna do it right now because I just don't use it. Delete. And then we have activity, which I just put on my watch, and it's 11, so don't have much going on today, but I have been pretty active. Good on me. It's cool to look back and see what you've done when you don't do stuff. And then obviously I did one challenge with my friend and I got way too competitive. Like, it was great because I got outside and like did a lot of stuff, but also like at the end of the week I lost and I was like, oh, what about it? So I don't really use the health app, but I mean, cool if you do. And then MyFitnessPal, I've kind of on and off used. I try to track my food every once in a while just to make sure I'm like getting all the right stuff, but I don't like to obsess over those things because it just is not healthy for me. So I use that occasionally just kind of as a guideline. Okay, next, which I feel like could be something you guys are interested in, is what I use to edit everything. And I did make a video I will put up here and the links for how I edit my thumbnails. And these are kind of, I'll just briefly go over it. So Pixar is great if you're looking to do something with a transparent background. They have a lot of images, like stickers you can put onto your photos. So I do some cool stuff with like Polaroids, and my favorite thumbnail that I did was like a vlog for when I went home, and so I had a little airplane and stuff, and I do all of that on here. And yeah, so there's like a bunch of different templates you can use. Pixar is super useful. Fonto, I type all of my text on here, and this is how I actually size and gauge all of my thumbnails, so you can like custom make the dimensions so you can perfectly make it for a thumbnail. Here, the Canon app, I can connect to my camera that we're filming on and easily transfer photos and whatnot. You can also use it as a self-timer. The only thing I don't like about it though is when you actually connect and like do the whole Wi-Fi thing, it stops showing up on the camera screen and now your phone is your camera screen. But if I'm like trying to hold my phone down to not be in the picture to like do a self-timer, it's it just doesn't work out how you want it to, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, useful to have, especially if you have a Canon. I'm sure like all the other camera brands have something like this because technology, why would you not? Facetune, I got to, oh, there we go, working on, this was so long ago I was working on that, but I usually just use the white tool and white things out. I don't really know how to do anything else on it. That's really all I do. Lightroom, I've been super into lately. This is kind of how I've always edited my photos. As you can see, I've started creating presets on here, which is really cool. I've watched some videos on how to get good ones out of there. And then obviously you can see I've bought and downloaded some other presets. But it is fun to kind of goof around and just make your own, and then you have presets. May 2, this is something I saw on TikTok that was super cool, and the only thing I've done on it is, let me see, we'll use what I just screenshotted, and it was, do I even remember how to do this? Magic brush, and then you click custom, oh, tap here, there we go, LOL, and I could just type rainbow if I could actually spell. Pick the style, let's do yellow, it probably won't show up, and then a font, done, and you can like trace a rainbow all over, or maybe we could be cool and like outline that. So I just thought that was really fun. I've done a couple Instagram stories with that, which if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I have some exciting news that I don't want to share yet. You'll be seeing it in a video soon, maybe a little unboxing, hint hint. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, turn on your post notifications if you're into that, and you guys can see what I'll be unboxing when it arrives. I'm patiently waiting for it. Anyways, let's get back into finishing this. I also have Canva on here, and I will say I shouldn't say I don't like, I'm just not very good at using Canva on my phone. I would way rather use Canva on my computer, which I used to do more thumbnail editing on Canva, but now I just kind of am quick at doing it with Pixar and everything. But I do use Canva for a lot of other stuff, so it's super useful and it's free, well, free version of it, which is really nice. Okay, and then kind of moving on to my final things here. I downloaded this timer app, which is free. Let me not twist the sides here. It's called Smart Wad Timer, I think is how you say it. And there's basically all these options for workouts. And the one that I like doing is the EMOM, every minute on the minute. And so you can set like how many rounds you're going to do it for and then do your exercises. And like if you're listening to a podcast or like music or anything, it doesn't cut the music out. It'll just be like 30 seconds left, 10 seconds left. So love that if you need a good timer app. Okay, then the final page, this is just another folder page of things that I just don't use. I'm pretty sure I got a free year with Apple TV with getting my new phone, so I should definitely check that out because there are some shows on there that I want to watch. And then again, I just don't really use anything on there. Let's see, measuring. I tried using the measuring tool the other day and it wasn't very accurate, so Bitmoji, I haven't played with mine. I should probably change my outfit. It's probably in like winter clothes. It's almost winter again, whatever. Sleep fan. I am weird and cannot sleep without white noise, so if I don't have a fan in my room, I will literally turn this on and you can like pick the different fan that you want, and I just listen to white noise. PCA is for my vehicle. Share sites was from college. This is probably another thing I don't need on my phone, but I'll just hold on to it in case I do. And then the actual iPhone Mail app, which again is not something I use. Extras, so Kindle. I've read some books on my old phone. I haven't done any on my new phone, so I guess I could get into that. Docs, Google Docs. Record It, which is what we're using right now. Shout out. NSU Wolves, that is for my school. Again, I don't really go on that because I used to go and like check people's schedules, but obviously with everything going on, there's not any schedules being posted. And then last two, Sheets and Drive, pretty self-explanatory. And then my final section here is called Education, which is, I need to rename that, Netflix and Shaw TV, which is a Canadian thing, so I'm assuming no one even knows what that is. Very irrelevant. But that really concludes what is on my iPhone. Let me stop this so we're not annoyed. Okay, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm still getting used to my hair. Hopefully you guys enjoyed getting a little look into what is on my iPhone. I guess it's just kind of fun to see all the different apps that people have. If you have any questions about any of the apps or what I use them for, I know there was some I didn't even bother opening because, I mean, it just really doesn't matter. But yeah, you can leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, I have some exciting videos coming soon and I can't wait to share them with you guys. Be sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram so you don't miss anything. And thank you for staying till the end if you did. Comment what your favorite app is down below. I would love to hear what it is. And yeah, that is really it for the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and I will see you next time. Bye.